Hello, folks. Welcome to the Ellen Stardust Diner Alumni Reunion Show. For the last 35 years and over, Ellen Stardust Diner has been delivering beverages, burgers, and song to all of our guests coming in to the diner, which is on the corner of 51st and Broadway. We're going to be reopening soon enough, but we're not there yet, but we're going to bring this to you in your homes. And one last thank you to our owner, Ellen Hart-Sturm, for giving us a place to show our stuff. Thanks, folks. Enjoy the show.
All right, all right. Thank you, Scott Barberino, our artistic director of our program this evening. My name is Matt Deangelis. I am joined by my beautiful and old days, the Wild West days of Ellen Stardust Diner, and we have established here today a ragtag group of friends who are going to sing some of our favorite songs that you may have heard at the diner, or some songs that we sing in our free time. We have live in-studio performers here who are all following strictest of COVID protocols, and we have some of our Broadway alumni from Ellen Stardust Diner from across the country who have submitted videos for tonight's performance.
That's right, and of course we're here tonight for a great cause. Right, Matt?
We are. We're raising money for the front and back of house staff of Ellen Stardust Diner. Obviously, New York has been ravaged by this pandemic, and the restaurant industry has been hit very, very hard. You know, partner that up with the performance industry, and Ellen Stardust Diner has got hit double. So we are taking all the donations today on the Eventbrite page. Your ticket revenue is all going 100% to the front and back of house and the performers this evening. Also, we are doing a Venmo, which is my personal Venmo, so I'll be writing a lot of checks after this performance, hopefully. And all that information, all the links for that will be going across the bottom of the screen as you watch the broadcast today. We'd like to also thank our main producer here, Broadway Alive, for bringing this to you. And we're going to start this off with an awesome, awesome song sung by my friends James Furco, Danny Brooks, and Ann Frazier Thomas. And this is the Disney Trio.
What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people, I guess, can't live like that.
Warm welcome will be waiting for me, and the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be."
I look once more.
I will find my way.
Just around
I
the
can
river
go the distance. I'll be there someday.
where the
If I
ghost
can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my
is all my dreaming at an end.
ghost anywhere to find where I belong. Out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant. Out there, strolling by the sun, taste the morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there just one day, and then I swear I'll be content
The day might
with my share. Won't resist sent,
Just around
won't
the
despair.
bend.
Old and bent,
Just around
I
the
won't care. I'll have spent 20 out there.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, I literally have chills. Not only is this so awesome to be seeing live performing for the first time in over a year, but those three singers are some of the best singers I've ever heard in my life.
Crazy, crazy. My vocal cords just fell out on the floor. No, it's crazy because you forget how loud and crazy Ellen's is, right? We sing this stuff over and over and over and over again because we're packing that place full and it's one of the busiest restaurants in America. So coming off the couch and singing those songs is twice as impressive. Next up, got my foot on the microphone. Next up, we have another trio. Our first Broadway alumni to the stage is one of my best friends in the whole world, Mr. Brandon Ellis, and he's accompanied by Kaley Brennan and Danny Brooks, who are both current employees of Ellen Stardust Diner.
I guess I'd be a hero with sword and armor clashing, looking semi-dashing, a shield within my grip. Or else I'd be a Viking and live a life of daring while smelling like a herring. Upon a Viking ship I'd sail away, I'd see the world, I'd reach the farthest reaches. I'd feel the wind, I'd taste the salt and sea, and maybe storm some beaches. That's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. Or I could be a poet and write a different story, one that tells of glory and wipes away the lies. And to the stars I'd throw it. The stars would do the telling. Moon would help with spelling, and night would dot the I.
Hey everyone, my name is Nathan Lucrezio, and
My heart confess the things I yearn, and do it all while rhyming. But we all learn. But we all learn. An ogre always hides. An ogre's fate is known. An ogre always stays in the dark and all alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, my life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. But standing guard would be a beast. I'd somehow overwhelm it. I'd get the girl, I'd take a breath, and I'd remove my helmet. We'd stop and stare, we'd think of love, we'd see the stars ascending. We'd share a kiss, I'd find my destiny. I'd have a hero's ending, a perfect happy ending. That's how it would be, a big, bright, beautiful world, but not for me.
Always hides, an ogre's fate is known.
An ogre always stays
in the dark.
All alone. So yes, I'd be a hero, and if my wish were granted, my life would be enchanted, or so the stories say. Of course I'd be a hero, and I would scale a tower to save a hothouse flower and carry her away. A perfect happy ending, that's how
for Brandon, Kaley, and Danny, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy. Now, so that's a fantastic performance. How to start us off, gang. That was really, really great. Now, throughout the performance tonight, just like at the real Ellens, we have a virtual tip jar that's going to be passed around, right? So on the Eventbrite page, you can contribute to that tip jar just like at the restaurant all the way until next Saturday. That link is going to stay live. In the meantime, if you can't find the Eventbrite link or whatever, my Venmo handle is on this broadcast in the bottom. You can send that to me, and I will make sure that all the performers get it. Now, so as I said before, we have some current employees, some former employees that are going to become current employees again after this pandemic is over. But we're going to have a little vote for you, the fans, during our broadcast this evening. Now, Kaley, who you just saw up there, is going to volunteer as tribute to sing Let It Go. Morgan Smith, who you have not met yet, is going to volunteer to sing Love on Top. And Danny, who you just saw, is going to sing For Forever from Dear Evan Hansen. So that's A is Let It Go, B is Love on Top, C is For Forever. So in the comments on the broadcast, and we have a moderator out there dealing with all that, you can vote for your favorite. We're going to tally up the votes, and about halfway through the show, one of our current awesome Ellens employees is going to come down and sing that song that was voted on.
That's right. And we mentioned earlier that some of our favorite Stardusters weren't able to join us in person today, so that's okay. But we've got some amazing videos that they submitted to us from home. And first up is going to be from Nathan Lucrezio, who was in Aladdin on Broadway and is an incredible talent. So here's Nathan.
Hey everyone, my name is Nathan Lucrezio, and I used to work at Ellen Stardust Diner back in 2013, right before I got my start on Broadway in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. I have such fond memories of working at the diner. I have friends that I'm still connected to this day. I even have my old uniform that I used to wear. I'm never getting rid of this thing. I'm so honored to be here, surrounded by these incredible artists. This is a song I used to sing at the diner all the time, so if you know it, sing along. All right, let's go. Very superstitious, writings on the wall. Very superstitious, that is about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, the good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Oh, wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problem. Oh, do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You don't wanna save me. Sad is my song. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, very superstitious. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. Oh, the devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby. Oh, broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. Oh, the good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Oh, 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 oh. Superstition ain't the way. Yeah. Oh. Thanks, y'all. Have a good one.
All right, we are back in the studio with another live performance for you, and this one is super special. The organizer of this whole thing, who you've already met tonight, Matt Deangelis, is going to be playing guitar for the incredible Christine Dwyer. Matt was in Waitress. Maybe you've heard of it. Christine was also in Waitress. And Christine was also in Finding Neverland and played Elphaba on Broadway in Wicked, which is amazing. She actually worked at Ellen Stardust Diner as a server after she completed her run as Elphaba on Broadway, which is just a fun fact because that's the way our business works. So when you come into Ellen Stardust Diner to have a burger and a shake, you never know who's waiting on you. It could be Elphaba, literally. So to perform a song from the musical Waitress, here is Christine Dwyer and Matt Deangelis.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, but won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for the girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. It used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Oh my gosh. I am like trying not to cry so my fake eyelashes don't fall off. That was incredible. And now we have another video from an amazing Stardust alum that I had the pleasure of working with. She is one of the greatest talents in New York City and gorgeous and super cool. She was in Pretty Woman on Broadway. Next up is the one and only Dana Costello.
I look around and what I see is I don't belong here. This isn't me. What have I become? I'm really not this girl. Is that all there is? What's it gonna take to get off the streets? When do I get a break? It's not what I wanted. This is not my world. I know where I choose to go. If I could disappear anywhere but here, anywhere but here, I can feel something coming. I long to be free. I just wanna be anywhere but here. The sidewalk doesn't suit my soul. I gotta make some changes and take control. I need room to move. I wanna feel the wind in my hair. A clear blue sky with air to breathe. I feel it's time to fly. 'Cause I believe that there's so much more and it's waiting for me out there. I can see where I wanna be. It couldn't be more clear. Anywhere but here. Anywhere but here. I've been waiting for something. My heart's telling me I just wanna be anywhere but here.
Up in the studio here is my co-host tonight and my dear friend from Broadway's everything, ladies and gentlemen and everybody, Matt Deangelis.
If only that were true. Now, like, it's as if we were saying my joke about singing high and not having any practice. I'm going to sing the highest song in my rep that I somehow managed to sing six times per shift at Ellen. So here we go. Easy come, easy go, that's just how you live. Oh, take it all, but you never give. Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open, why were they open? Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. Tossed it in the trash, you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for you. Throw my head on a blade for you. I'd jump in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. Black and blue, beat me till I'm numb. Tell the devil I said, hey, when you get back to where you're from. Mad woman, bad woman, that's just what you are. Yeah, you'll smile in my face and rip the brakes out my car. Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. Tossed it in the trash, yes you did. To give me all your love is all I ever ask. 'Cause what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for you. Throw my hand on a blade for you. I'd jump in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. Yeah, if my body was on fire, ooh, you'd watch me burn down in flames. You said you loved me, you're a liar, 'cause you never, ever, ever did, baby. Grenade for you. Throw my hand on a blade for you. I'm in front of a train for you. You know I'd do anything for you. Oh, I would go through all this pain. Oh, take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. You wouldn't do the same. You wouldn't do the same. You wouldn't do the same. No, 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 no. Technical difficulties. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. See, Matt Deangelis' microphone fell into two pieces while he was singing, and he just picked it back up and sang at the top of his range. And that's what working at Ellen Stardust Diner for many, many years teaches you, is to multitask while singing at the top of your range.
Surprisingly enough, I think I had practice for that moment. A lot of practice for that moment.
That was incredible, Matt. I'm amazed that you can sound that great after not performing for over a year. I mean, you just sang way higher than I can, so mazel tov.
All right, what do we have next? Oh, I'll do this one.
Okay.
All right. So next up, we have a wonderful friend of ours who I only worked with for like a hot second because she got this show almost immediately when she arrived at the diner. This is Gabrielle Elizabeth singing the title song from the show that she left us for. Beautiful.
You got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes, you will, that you're beautiful as you waiting at the station, birthday window blowing by, nothing to do, watch the passing by. Mirrored in their faces, I see frustration growing, and they don't see it show up. You got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. People gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you are. I have often asked myself the reason for the sadness in a world where tears are just a blur. There's any answer, maybe love's and the madness, maybe not all, but we can surely try. You got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. You're so beautiful. Yes, you're beautiful as you feel. Yeah. Oh. You're beautiful.
The vote from the fans. Now, Kaley, when we do this at the diner, it's a little bit different. Can you tell the people a little bit about what is going on?
For sure. At the diner, this usually involves a leaf blower, some straws, and definitely the confetti cannons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. High tech props over at Ellen Stardust Diner
Oh, yes.
for sure. We're going to have a little bit of a preview video of what we have all been missing from Ellen Stardust Diner coming up in just a little bit after Kaley's performance. But in the meantime, we'd like to now invite Miss Kaley Brennan to gift us with Let It Go.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I've tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. Then one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go. And I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Wow, OMG, that was incredible. I think being able to sing Let It Go is kind of a prerequisite for getting hired at Ellen Stardust Diner.
But you better
boy-
option up. You better option up. Okay.
Yeah, you better. That was amazing. Wow. I gotta say, like, I'm never not impressed when I hear the staff of Ellen Stardust Diner. I started going to Ellen Stardust Diner when I was a kid just to eat and like hang out with my friends, and I always thought, I want to work here. These people are so cool and quirky and crazy and hilarious. And that's the sort of stuff that you see at the diner all the time. Amazing vocal performances, but also just like shenanigans. There's, as Matt said, confetti cannons.
All of the, you can't see this on the camera, but everybody back here was throwing the straws at the moments that we were supposed to throw the straws and preparing to press the confetti cannon button because we're all so pre-programmed. It was great.
Just like the props, the wigs, the impromptu costumes that come out.
But it seems like it's been so long since you've been able to perform and be in a room full of people anyway. But here's a video of some of the shenanigans that Emily was describing live in person back when we could be with our friends and sing songs in a crowded Times Square restaurant.
These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day,
One more day on my own.
what you're missing, and we can't wait to get back. We were laughing. Our moderator here in the chat, for anybody who's in the chat, didn't even recognize himself because that video was from so long ago. I was always the idiot because I'm a giant 5-year-old that I would always run out and grab the French flag, and I was the first one to volunteer to run around with the leaf blower and blow people's hair back while they're singing epic songs. Next up is an old friend of mine, Frazier Thomas. Now, she is very, very fancy. We worked together at the diner for a very long time, and the three of us know each other from various nightlife cabaret performances. But she's best known for singing with the Broadway's inspirational voices. She was in Hercules in the Public Theater's Shakespeare in the Park space last summer. The whole year, it seems like a blur. Anyway, but most importantly, this is the coolest thing about Ann, is that she sang backup for the one and only Mariah Carey. So now, without further ado, is Ann Frazier Thomas.
When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, the only toy I ever owned. Now I love you just the way I love the rag doll. Only now my love is gone. I grow stronger in every way, and I can't see my baby from myself, and I can't hide through my tail. I love you, my love, deep and high. I lost you when I cried. Oh, how I love you, baby, 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 baby. When you were a young boy, did you have a puppy that always followed you around? Yes. Now I'm gonna be as faithful as that puppy. Now I will never let you down. Oh, 'cause it goes on and on like a river flows, and I can't see my baby, heaven knows, and I can't see my baby as it goes. You, I love you, my love, the deep mountain high. Yeah, I lost you when I cried. Oh, how I love you, baby, baby, I'm gonna love you like the flowers of spring. And I love you, baby, like Tina loves to sing. And I love you, baby, like a schoolboy loves to paint. And I love you, baby, river deep, mountain high. What I call, oh how I love you, baby, baby, baby.
I'm dead.
I quit.
Plan my funeral.
I quit. I quit.
Bye. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ann Frazier Thomas. Wow, incredible. And heads up, thank you to our behind the scenes stage manager, Jen, who is sanitizing the microphones between every single performance.
We literally have two crew members. We have Matt, who's running video and sound, running back and forth between the two boards. And we have one of my best friends in the whole world, Miss Jen Ash, stage manager extraordinaire, running the computer, switching the cameras when Matt is in the back, and sanitizing the microphones and keeping us all COVID safe. They are killing it up here today.
crushing. And by the way, it is not too late to share the link on Facebook and everywhere else. Get people tuned in. And of course, as we've said, we are accepting donations, and we have a live link to the Eventbrite virtual tip bucket and also to Matt Deangelis' Venmo account.
I'm going to Mexico. No, I'm just kidding.
So up next, we're going to have another video from someone who is a very dear friend of mine who I met actually working at Ellen Stardust Diner, and we've stayed close friends to this day. She was recently starring in the revival of On the Town on Broadway. She was also seen in the original cast of American Idiot on Broadway, in On a Clear Day You Can See Forever on Broadway, and in a million other incredible things that you should definitely do a deep Google search and YouTube search for, because she is one of the singular talents in the world. This is Alicia Umphris.
Hi, my name is Alicia Umphris. My very first job out of college was at Ellen Stardust Diner. I moved to New York, and a week later I waltzed in there and I said, "I'd like a job, please." And I don't remember what I sang. I think Me and Bobby McGee, that Janis Joplin song. And I started right away, and there's so many amazing memories about Ellen Stardust Diner and the time that I worked there. But one of my favorite things was we'd get a lot of marriage proposals when we were in there. Not me personally, but people proposing to their significant others. And one of my favorite stories was I was waiting on table 53, which is like the big one. It's like the big corner booth. And this guy was like, "I'm gonna, propose to my girlfriend, so just like heads up." And I was like, "Oh my God, fabulous, so exciting." And the time came, and I kid you not, he was like, insert her name here, let's call her Susan. "Hey Susan, can you lay off your pot pie for a second? I gotta ask you a question. Will you be my wife?" And she was like, "Oh my God, yes." But I just never thought I would see a proposal that started with, "Will you lay off your pot pie?" And with that, here's a song. Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? How much my band out, I'll beat my drum. And if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it. Hat, sir, well, I guess I didn't make it. But whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, or freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder or the shiny apple of its eye, I gotta try once, I gotta fly once, only can die once, right, sir? Oh, life is juicy, juicy, and you'll see I gotta have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One toll, that bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot, and bam! Hey, Ellen Stardust, here I am. I'll march my band out. I'll beat my drum. And if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it. Hat, sir, well, I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drum, and nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my
Okay, Okay, up next, we have a special treat from the production of Dear Evan Hansen. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a very popular musical. We have the one and only Merrick Smith.
I don't want to stand on a stage with a sword. I went to a pantomime once. I was bored. I'm not a poetical sort of a person like you. When I need a poem, the streets and the gutters will do. There's Tommy Flaherty who lights the gas lamps, 190 lamps in Phoenix Park alone. He's done it drunk for over 57 years. In Dublin and down on Henry Street there's Mad John Mayer, old Ramden Johnny with a face like hammered meat. But Johnny's singing brings a Dublin man to tears. I don't know the kind of words that you might say, but I can put it my own way. And if you come with me, you'll know that those lamps in the park look like God in the dark as they glow on the streets of Dublin. The dealers hawking and the dockers yelling, the buskers banging and the ragman ringing bells. And there's Maureen whose door is always open for all Dublin. And Tony Kiley with his racing pigeons. It's like religion, how he lives to fly those birds. He swears he'll travel for 100 miles or more. I don't know the words to tell you how it feels, or how to put it in a rhyme. But if you come with me, you'll know that those birds on their wing are a beautiful thing as they blow through the streets of Dublin. And there's music like nothing you've heard if you know the right jukebox to play. There are glasses to raise in the praise of surviving the day. Down where Miss Kitty Farley is pouring whiskey, Frankie Donahue is lighting her cigar. The smoky den where working men don't bring the wife. It's the laughter of fellas with stories to tell, men who love to get drunk and race through feck and hell. You come out with me and you'll see what you're missing in life on the streets of Dublin. On the streets of Dublin. On the streets of Dublin. On the streets of Dublin.
All right. Give it up for Merrick Smith. That was awesome. Merrick did this other song at the diner when I used to work there, where he would pretend to be in love with the husband of a husband and wife team, and he would drag the table out to the middle of the restaurant, steal his food, and proclaim his love. And I used to blow a leaf blower right in his face. So I'll leave you with that. So remember, as you guys are sharing this video and telling your friends about it and contributing hopefully to our virtual tip bucket or to my Venmo, this money is going directly to the servers who are out of work, the bussers, the runners, the dishwashers, everybody who cleans up the restaurant, everybody who has been unable to work during this terrible pandemic. So please, please, please give as generously as you can. You know, New York is a city that is built on tourism and people coming and sitting in the seats and watching these fantastic live performances. So anything you can do would go a very, very long way. Next up, in our final video performance of the evening, is an old friend of mine. I actually went to a performance downtown when he was still a sophomore in college, and I saw him perform. That's how old I am. But he is a wonderful singer. He's coming to us virtually from LA, fellow hat aficionado, Mr. Zach Resnick.
Ellen's. Strong start. My name is Zach Resnick. I think I worked at Ellen's about 7 years ago. At this point, it was some of the best memories I have are from my time at Ellen's. I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity to have worked there and made the connections that I made, and friendships that I maintain to this day. Thank you for having me. I hope you make all the money in the world tonight. This is a song I used to sing when I worked at Ellen's, and I feel like it's particularly poignant for this time that we find ourselves in today. She's all laid up in bed with a broken heart, while I'm drinking Jack all alone in my local bar. And we don't know how we got into this mad situation, only doing things out of frustration, trying to make it work, but man, these times are hard. She needs me now, but I can't seem to find the time. I got a new job now on the unemployment line, and we don't know how we got into this mess. It's a God's test. Someone help us, cause we're doing our best, trying to make it work, but man, these times are hard. But we're gonna start by drinking on cheap bottles of wine, sit talking up all night, saying things we haven't for a while. Yeah, we're smiling, but we're close to tears. Even after all these years, we just now got the feeling that we're meeting for the first time. Yeah, for the first time. Yeah, for the first time. She's in line at the door with her head held high. Well, I just lost my job but didn't lose my fly. And we both know how we gonna make it work when it hurts. When you pick yourself up, you get kicked in the dirt, trying to make it work, but man, these times are hard. But we're gonna start by drinking on cheap bottles of wine, sit talking up all night, saying things we haven't for a while, yeah. We're smiling, but we're close to tears. Even after all these years, we just now got the feeling that we needed for the first time. Yeah, for the first time. Yeah, for the first time. Drinking all cheap bottles of wine, sit talking up all night, saying things we haven't for a while. Yeah, we're smiling, but we're close to tears. Even after all these years, we just now got the feeling that we needed for the first time. Yeah, for the first time. Oh, for the first time. Oh, for the first time. Yeah. Oh, these times are hard. Yeah, they're making us crazy. Don't give up on me, baby. Oh, these times are hard. Yeah, they're making us crazy. Don't give up on me, baby. Oh, these times are hard. Yeah, they're making us crazy. Don't give up on me, baby. All these times are hard. Yeah, they're making us crazy. Don't give up on me, baby.
All right. All right. Welcome back. This is our final number of the night. But I just wanted to take a chance to say thank you to everybody who watched and to please remind everybody to continue to share and continue to donate. The link is live, on the Eventbrite page until next Saturday. And we've had a lot of fun tonight being back in the room with our friends and making music for you. But seriously, Ellen's is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of opportunity in place. It's a place where we get to come together with wonderful friends and make music and give people smiles, and it gave me my first shot at singing in New York when I got here 17 years ago. And I think that story is shared by everybody who's been on Broadway from Ellen's, and also the wonderful talented people who are still working there waiting to get their shot once Broadway reopens. And we want to get people back in the seats at Broadway theaters. We want to get people back in the seats at Ellen's Stardust Diner as well. So thank you again to Ellen's for providing us this opportunity to meet each other and to perform and to sing all these songs. All jokes aside and all the fun aside, it's a really, really special place. So this next song is a song that Danny would be singing at the diner a lot, and I wouldn't be able to contain myself and would jump on and sing harmony. So we're going to sing it for you now.
Yep. And we just taught Morgan this one today, so let's see if we remember the dance moves, maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'll do my best.
You got this.
This here that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpiece. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got my Chucks on in St. Laurent, gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. Too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. Too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire me. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. I don't care about that money, break it down. Girls, hit you hallelujah. Girls, hit you hallelujah. Girls, hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Matt. Don't believe me, just watch. Morgan.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey, 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 oh, stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get this right. Jump to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. We show up, we're gonna show it around. Smoother than a front skipper. Ooh, it's too hot. Call the police and the fireman. Too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire me. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. I don't care about that money, break it down now. Girls, hit you hallelujah. Girls, hit you hallelujah. Boys, hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night we in the spot. Don't believe me, this watch. Oh. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Morgan.
Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey, 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 oh.
All right, one more time. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thanks to Danny and Morgan, the whole cast, my co-host, Emily, our artistic director, Mr. Scott Barbarino, Jen Ash, Matt on sound, Jimmy Furco. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, please, please help these people who are in need. That's why we're here. We love you. And let's get Ellen's and Broadway back soon. Let's go.
So dance, jump on it. You sexy and flown it. A little freaky and own it. Don't worry about it, just show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. You sexy and flown it. It's Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe you, just watch. Let's Don't believe me, just watch. Morgan. up. Say uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Say uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Say uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Come on. Uptown funk you up. 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 It's Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
Thank you all very much for watching. Share, share, share.